Hi everyone, this is exciting, well exciting for me anyway. We've got the pre-production sample of Decker's. So let's crack this open, have a look, and we'll see how Decker's looks. Join me at the table. Now I already know the standees are not quite right in here, but that's okay. They've sent me the correct ones. But let's see, let's have a look. If you're interested, this box is slightly smaller than its previous incarnation, alright? So be aware. Here are some other games for comparison. Okay, so slightly, ever so slightly smaller. Not much. Okay. Here's Azul, if you have Azul. Okay. A little deeper. Wingspan. Okay. Alright, perfect. Let's have a look inside then. Back of the box. All looks good. Okay. Got packing instructions on the side. Little bio for me. And a little bio for Lucas. He's done a wonderful job. Okay, here's the rulebook. Looks fantastic. Nice, nice. Okay, punch boards. Should be 6 of these. Yeah. There's your regular server, your fragmented server. Nice thick tokens. Happy with this. These look good. Wow, and then we've got tuck boxes and cards inside. Okay. So these are your oversized cards. They're not quite tarot sized, they're dumpier. Here are your profile cards. I'll get some regular sized cards so you can see the comparison. I will come back to those in a second. Now these are tuck boxes for your tokens. So that's for the circular tokens. For the square tokens. Okay. Everything packs nice and neat. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at the cards. So tuck boxes for cards. I'm just going to get this. I'll come back to these, but just to give you an idea of size. Right, so these are like double size cards, if you like. See? Nice, nice, nice. They look good. I'll come back to those. So these are your profile cards. Fantastic. They look great. We've got reference cards. We've got one for each player, giving you commands and actions on one side, and then the pieces on the other. And then we've got one here for sequence of play. I think it's double saying both sides, yeah. Sequence of play, and some reminders here about how Sparks and Guardians work. Alright. Here's your tuck boxes. So these ones for your objective cards. These ones are reference cards for packet tokens. These are your packet tokens on here. So they'll sit this way up when they're hidden, this way up when they're revealed. And these cards tell you what they do. Okay, so these are alerts. If you enter a partition with an alert, a spark gets added. Or rather, if you end an action on a space with an alert, so you can skip through them. Okay, so packet reference cards. These are server randomizers. Because the server tiles, let's get one out, are double-sided, it's quite hard to randomly shuffle these. So we've got server cards now. So you shuffle these up. And when you're doing your setup, you're randomly setting up the network. You draw one. Okay, I place the blue tile. Okay. So there's your server randomizers. These are objective cards. Copper, silver, gold. Nice. Trying to give you a sense of the finish on these. They look great. Can be wrecking them already. Okay, there's your countermeasures. Beautiful. Oh, let's show you Mother's Ghost. Let's see. Are they in here? Yeah, of course they're in here. Where are they? Yeah, so they're at the back here. There's Tempest. These are early terminations. So as soon as you complete the goal, you flip over success or fail. If you don't complete it. Okay, Titanium, Tsunami, Shell Shock. Fantastic. Alright, there's our countermeasures. Objectives, rather. That's our objective cards. Okay, so we've got a big stack of Deckers cards, so these boxes must be empty. Yeah, they're empty. Right, so we've got tuck boxes for each of the players. Let's grab, so let's see. Should be 15 of them. So in the bottom right, you'll see the yellow icon. This is the yellow deck, so that's going in the yellow tuck box. There we go. Plenty of room in there. Wonderful. So there's only 15 cards. I have changed the makeup of these decks. What you'll see, this is the yellow deck, so what you'll find is 3 blue, 3 green, 3 red. Okay. And then in yellow, their specific colour, the colour they specialise in. Instead of 1 of each card, you get 2 of each card. Right, the basic cards. So you get double the number of cards in your colour. So the yellow player, that's yellow, blue is blue, and so on. And then for the purple player, let's have a look. Man, they look so good. We have the black hat cards. Okay, so they get 1 of each of the others, the basic cards, plus these 3 specific ones just for them. And there's Leikomori, our new character. He's also a bit of a black hat. Alright, there's our cards. We have a tuck box for the packet cards and the server randomizers, so they'll go in there. The advanced command cards will go in here. Okay, let's grab those. Okay, here's all our advanced command cards. Okay, I'll go in this one. Beautiful. These are blue cards. Again, I'll give you a sense, good thickness. Fantastic. Yeah, these are good strong cards. High Piper. Okay. All our advanced command cards. The purple ones, these are obviously the highest powered ones. Some cards perhaps you may be a little surprised by, they mix up the costs. You can change the balance of your deck a little bit. Some yellows. Wonderful. Alright, they're fantastic. Fantastic. And lastly, the dice. This is where you're going to keep your extra bits. Okay, so you keep your standees, your tokens in this little tray. Job done. You've also got our square tokens for installations. Same packet tokens. You've also got a ghost token, which is this one. It's double-sided, one for each side. Remember, you're only playing with one character. If you're playing solo, you'll play one character, and you can choose which side, whether you want to be the Hetty side or the Tokyo side. And then when you're ghosting your actions, which is when you can, so the power of green is being able to ghost your actions. But when you're ghosting your actions, you normally take action where your avatar is. This is really just a help. This is a play aid, really. So let's say I want you to ghost my action over here. You can ghost your action when there's a green installation on your space. So if I wanted to ghost my action over here, I just say, right, I'm ghosting from here. You can pick any space on your server tile where you are green. You place your token down and you kind of act. You then take your action as if this is your avatar. Okay. And the other option was to pick it up and move it, and then remember to move it back where it came from after. But we've used ghost tokens in Deckers to help you with this remote action. So normally you act here. When you're ghosting, you use your ghost and place it where the rules allow you to. Alright, that's what the ghost token's for. Wow, everything looks so good. Yeah. Card backs. I don't know if you've seen the card backs. There it is. Absolutely fantastic. Well, I can't find any problems. I can't find any problems there. What I'm going to do is get everything punched out and put in these trays. They look great, don't they? And we'll see how everything fits back in the box. Forgot to show you the dice. Let's show you the dice. Oh, these cards, they go in here. That's what this big box is for. All other stuff in this big box. Here's the dice. They look great, don't they? Proper good quality now. With these printed dice. Wonderful. Alright, let's get everything packed in the box. Okay, we're all done. So, pack away again. 3 boxes. 3 tuck boxes. Cards in. Then advanced command deck. Let's show you advanced command deck. Yeah, they're kind of half full. Less than half full in this case. Alright, so plenty of room for sleeves. Here's our circular tokens. So the idea is you just pull this out and you're ready to go. Right? Minimum setup. On the square tokens, I've actually got the green and blues together, the red and yellows, and then the packet tokens on the end here. I actually threw the dice in here as well. So pull that tray out, you're ready to go. Grab the dice from there. Here's your everything else box with your standees and ghost tokens and so on. Player profiles, reference cards, they're in there. On the image here, they've actually got the cards separate, so if you want to, you can do that. Take those out. Up to you. But yeah, the suggested pack away is like this. These cards in here. A bit nice, right? And then the tiles on top, then the rule book. There you go. And that is Deckers. I think the best thing for me to do next is go and demo this on the table.